Hey, it's Shane again, back with another Newview review, this time of Transformers Hunt for the Decepticons, Sunspot. Sunspot's a Decepticon. He is a complete repaint of Revenge of the Fallen Skystalker. And I recently picked him up because I didn't have Skystalker, so I figured I'd get him. Here's the packaging. There's a little picture of him. Decepticon. There's a Sunspot right there. Hunt for the Decepticons. He's a level 2 easy transformation. Little bio about him. Apparently he's not very smart. Jet. It says that he's a stealth jet mode, but what he looks like to me is this new drone that they have, kind of like the Predator drone for the military. He looks like the stealth drone, not 100% because there's no turbines on him, but yeah, he's very much like that, and he's a very, very long figure for a scout class. He was packaged in his robot mode because of his sheer size. He would not be able to fit, in there. So to get an idea of how big he is, here's Beast Wars Air Razor, and she's pretty long. I believe this was a deluxe figure at the time. I don't know if they used those sizes, but he has 3 modes. I would say he has about 4 because there's another mode that I've seen people do, and I will show that later. Underneath, it's got a little bit of robot junk. There's a lot of detail, especially in his wing area. There's like a little turbine and some wires and all kinds of stuff. But you can clearly see his feet here, and see his head, and I mean, I don't think it's that bad. I don't know. He has a lot of detail on his wings and the top of them. I mean, a good dry brushing, if you were going to customize this figure, would just make all this stand out very well. Okay, so I know that well, not him specifically, but there are pictures of Skystalker combined with Mindwipe. I'm sure you can combine him with Mindwipe or any other of the repaints. So let's get him to his first battle mode, is what they call it. Alright, so here he is in battle mode. It's not much, it's just basically the legs being dropped down, and that's it, really. He's kind of reminds me of like the Gear Walks. And this is a kind of lame mode. I'm pretty sure nobody uses this. But okay, that's enough of that. So let's get him to robot mode. Okay, so here he is in his robot mode. Very nice. I believe he's one of the better scout figures, I would say. He's got really well articulated limbs. He bends. Well, actually, there's a ball joint at the elbow. There's a ball joint at the shoulder. There's a ball joint on the wings. There's a hinge joint on this knee joint where you can either have it facing out like that or facing in like this. I believe that it's supposed to face in. It looks better that way. He has a ball jointed head, and he has feet that just open and close. There's a spring in there, so they're like spring loaded. I don't know why, and I don't understand the point in them. Maybe it has something to do with him combining with Mindwipe or whatever. I have no idea. I do not have Mindwipe, and I do not have Skystalker. So that's why I picked him up. He is drunk. No, he comes with these 2 axes that actually come right out from his wings. So now it looks like he's got like some battle damage wings. Random transforming sound. It's actually my text message sound. Okay, so these axes can plug right into the holes right here in his hands. He's got little peg holes, and there's a little peg right there on the edge. You can go plug right in. Really nice. Holds it very well. There's no like looseness to this at all. And because he's a remold, I was afraid, or my repaint, I'm sorry. I was afraid that he would be a little loose, but he's not. So he can hold his axes very well. And they also have the little clip on them, like a lot of the weapons are starting to have, and you can clip them on those forearms if you want. And I don't prefer this. There you go. Clip and sound. So you could just, you know, pivot them whatever way you want. Or you can give them to other Transformers and, you know, put them on. So that's him in his robot mode. And he's got a lot of detail. He's got a single eye looking face, unless there's eyes over here somewhere. He's very, very bat-like, which I think gives people the idea of turning him into a rat bat, or you know, something like that for Revenge of the Fallen Soundwave. And I've seen a lot of people do a bat mode for him, and also I've seen a Laserbeak mode, and I will show you those, I guess, right now. Okay, so most of the rat bats that I've seen went something like this. And it's basically just tucking the arms behind, but that leaves him like limited movement now, because the wings generally rely on the arms to be able to move. So that kind of like limits him. And also I've seen like another like Laserbeak mode that was kind of like that, where they just use the nose cone of the plane to do that. But because of these holes which the axes create, they actually plug in right here like that. They look very bat-like, like a bat wing. So okay, so now I got him back in robot mode. And for a little size comparison, so you can see how tall he is and how he measures up with other figures. Here's a Scout class figure. He's about the same height, I would say. Here he is with Deluxe Bumblebee. And you can see, obviously, Bumblebee's taller than him. And here he is with Voyager class Bludgeon. You can see he towers over him. And just for the heck of it, here he is with Marvel Universe Moon Knight, who is about the same size as him. So I know Moon Knight is a 3 3/4 inch figure, so I would say that he stands about 3 3/4 also. Yeah, so that's about it. Any questions, any comments, just, you know, leave in the comments. Like this, rate, subscribe, whatever. You guys have a good night. Peace.